have Miss Samhita, who is a CEO of Resilience AI Solution, who said, we just want 2 minutes of your time. So I had her called her, and I called the team, and the three young ladies came, led by Madam Samhita. And they were fascinating that these three young ladies had done a lot of work in the various fields. Then they had quit their jobs and they made a startup called Resilience AI, and they had actually built a model, AI model, which is available, which is now has a revenue model, and they've got their first round of seed funding from a good quality global investor. And the further interesting part, why I am making a point to mention this, is that we all talk of gender inclusion, we all talk of gender inclusivity. Here are not three, but a group of 12 women who work in Resilience AI. It is a woman-led company. It's a brand new company, which is why we decided to call them on the stage and get to hear what they have to say and what kind of issues that they are seeing. To Samhita ma'am, you've heard so much about the word data being thrown around. So how do you react to the AI aspect that can be used, which everybody talks about? Many of us don't understand what A or I stands for. But if you can tell us that where do you see opportunities after hearing what TGIMD said, what IIT Delhi said, and what IITM said, and the practical part that NRDC, which is a non-profit which works on the subject, how do you react?
Thank you so much. For me, intelligence synthesized is intelligence actioned. And synthesis should be in the hands of a common man or a woman. If I bring all of this intelligence together, which is at a city level, at a district level, and I tell you that we have designed a technology and we have cracked it at a building level, we can give you a heat risk score in 8 hours for any latitude, longitude, anywhere in the world. Now that is the reconciliation of all these intelligence coming together. I love the 3 A's. When you have something so simple and it is available to you in a dashboard, like the way you use Google Map, you go from point A to point B. Think about ward officers, municipal commissioners, small and medium enterprises, labor force, people who are working in textile, people who are working in the salt location in the coastal Gujarat. Think about it, if they have this dashboard in a simple screen, like they pin it and they understand what is the risk score at the time of an extreme heat wave. That's the power of accessibility.
So ma'am, the question here I will ask you is that currently you're saying that this is available and there must be other researchers who must have done the same. So what is the input to that AI model that you have built?
We use 3 kinds of information. However, I must say the brilliance of AI/ML is that it automatically starts labeling the building. These buildings are the 3 kind of data sets. Let me answer that. Yes, we use spatial data sets, LSTs, we use slope, we use proximity to water, we use a lot of spatial data sets. We definitely use the climatic data sets, which has been discussed in abundance today. We also use thermal bands because he's rightly said, the temperature of an indoor room differs when it is a mud building versus an RCC versus a glass building. So building indices is an extremely critical decision-making factor, and we have incorporated it. We have run this entire technology for the last 1 million data sets in 30 cities of India. I'll tell you a fun fact. We ran this model for a Brazil hackathon for Sao Paulo, and the data labels were accurate. And I would want to add this as a conversation. Accuracy is what we say is very important in ML. It starts with 6364. It's a wow factor in ML for a 6364. When we reach at 96%, and we published a paper on the 96%, we went with a moment of pride, because we can with confidently say that you can use this intelligence, this science, you can use the agility for access, and you can bring it all together at 96% accuracy for heat. You can invest your dollars and do the redevelopment effort. And I'll end with early impact advisories. Early warning services are absolutely critical to be able to give you that information that there is going to be a heat. But the most important part is, what do I do? And if that what do I do is a national level broadcast, like flood, there is a high level of panic. But if we tell you that we can help you targetedly broadcast high-risk buildings, get a different level of intelligence, a 72-hour, 48-hour, and 24-hour alert, I think that's when we have attacked heat in a very meaningful way using AI for humanity.
Thank you, Samhita. That was very interesting. It is new thoughts, and thoughts that you said have turned into actions also. So it will be something we would all like to look at in deeper detail.
Rizvi sir, may I add a 10-second conversation?
Yeah, please.
So we are opening it up and flooring a request. 100 days challenge, all states, please welcome us. We are willing to do the pilot and show you how it works.